Hi Aries, how are you? It's CJ and I'm here to do the new moon reading in Aries. Sun in Aries, new moon in Aries, the new year. This is truly, the new moon is the reset start date. Time to be bold. Bold, talking your truth, actioning towards all those goals. Remembering not to go too full on Mars so we don't be regretting any kind of actions that you take at this time, feeling that you're fueled by this. But Mercury is also in Aries, so your thoughts are going to be aligned, and you're going to have all this amazing energy moving forward, which I find just so exciting as a fellow fire sign. And this is happening for everyone, but in particular, you should just be feeling so amazingly motivated, like just ready to take on the world. All right, let's see what the Numerology deck wants to tell you. This will be the energy around you for new moon to new moon. It's about a 30-day reading. Thank you, Spirit. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough, Aries. And happy birthday, by the way, for anyone celebrating in April. Those that were March, happy birthday to you. Let's see, what else do we have? I usually pull 3 energies. Thank you. Don't let your past hold your back. South Node. I pull 3 energies from the moon. We're going to pull some moon manifestation cards as well from the Art of Manifestation deck, and then we'll clarify with the tarot as needed. Full moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in the way. Right? So you also have, you are good enough, and don't let your pride get in the way with Leo. So you might be... You might not be thinking you're good enough, but then you're boastful and you're, some of us, we put on that false mask to kind of like get us through. But in some ways, if someone has hurt you, you might feel like, nah, I'm not going to do this. And you let your pride stop you from doing what you know you can do. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. I'm kind of feeling a couple different ways about it. So... you are good enough. Don't let your past hold you back. And don't let pride get in your way. So let's see how we're going to further this energy. Opportunity, number 40. With you are good enough. There's that newness again, right? Learn to say no. Don't let your past hold you back. Learn to say no. And your pride. What do we have for that? What we have, new moon in Aries for our Aries, the cycles of the moon. Nice. This will be paying attention to the cycles there. Okay, thank you. You are good enough. And opportunity. This card speaks of new opportunities, although they may not necessarily come in the form that you were expecting. Be alert. Look beyond the obvious. Be prepared for opportunities disguised as loss. If a new pathway opens for you, trust that it is leading you in the direction that you are meant to go. And this is why the universe is saying, and the moon, Luna, is telling you that you are good enough for any opportunity that comes along. If this is something you want to do, if you want to follow your heart, take a different path, the universe has provided you with that opportunity. Do not let imposter syndrome take over. Don't let your past hold you back, and learn to say no. Saying no is an act of love. When we say a healthy no to an abusive situation, whether this is in response to another person or to ourselves, we are setting limits and establishing healthy boundaries. A healthy no is saying yes to life. Give yourself permission to say no. And with this past holding you back, if you've been in a situation before where you have been controlled or made to feel less than, or you can't do that because you got to do this, or any number of things where you have been subjugated in some way, shape, or form, now is the time, using your own energy, moving forward to say, you know what, that might have been then, but it's not now. This is a new day, a new way. I am going to go forward boldly. The energy of the universe, the moon, the sun, everything is lined up for you to make a a stand. Wow. Wow, it feels very healing and affirmative, in the sense that I see someone standing up going, hell no, I'm not going to take it anymore, kind of energy. Now, we also have 4 and 4 already here with the 2 cards that are going side by side. The cycles of the moon. This card invites you to attune yourself with the rhythms of the moon. Notice how the phases of the moon affect your energy, and learn to use these energetic shifts within you to enhance your capacity to be consciously co-creative in all areas of your life. Now, this is with the full moon in Leo. Okay? Now, letting your pride get in the way and cycles of the moon. We're in the middle of a new moon cycle. And if you have followed my readings, you know the new moon is the start of everything new. It's a great time to start new initiatives, new thoughts, new programs, new diets, new healthcare routines, anything new, okay, that you want to bring into your life for the next 30-some days. Now, in the month of April, we have a second new moon, which is going to be extremely extraordinary. I think it's on the very last day of the month that the moons are going to align. So April is a huge month energetically. And I feel that this is the reason why Spirit is saying, don't let pride get in your way. Use this new moon energy, and then the full moon that comes up around the 16th, I believe, for completions, for letting things go, for releasing things that just don't serve you. But also in that full moon energy is when the new moon that you set 6 months prior, those intentions you set, those projects you set forth, come to completion. You have 3 moons in this month to work with it. And you might think, yeah, that's okay. I don't need to use this energy. But when the energy is aligned and the planets are aligned and the moon's aligned, it gives you that additional universal push to help you. Because we can all move forward in our own way and through our own motivation and strength and drive. But using the energy of the universe has been a secret of our ancestors for ages. So why not tap into that? You already know it exists. You already know. Everyone talks about it. It's common now to be talking about, oh, full moon, people get crazy. Well, it's just, I laugh when I hear that, but it's just because that there's the energy from the moons. Queen of Wands. Here is that moving forward, as I was just talking about, the opportunity. The Queen of Wands is one of the warrior wands. She will go after what she wants. She has no problem doing that. She's intuitive, and male or female does not matter. Also Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. This is your queen. You're showing up in your own reading about taking action intuitively, because the queens are also feeling and intuitive. But she knows what she wants, and she knows how to go after it. And there's that opportunity, and you are good enough. There's no way a Queen of Wands doesn't know she's not good enough, right? And again, this is the divine feminine energy, does not matter male or female. Death, Scorpio's major arcana. Learning to say no. Don't let your past hold you back. This is a new beginning. Also, synchronistic right here, right now. 13 and 31. 13 and 31. Number 4, but also you're going to want to see those numbers because death and rebirth is showing its way for you. Twice. So you're going to want to look up angel meanings for 13, 13, 31, 31. In these readings, as I do, they're general, and I am reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aries. I will tell you any crystals, any colors, any numerology, anything that comes along that I see in the reading. I know we're already through halfway through, and I didn't do all that, but 6 of coins. The cycles of the moon. Don't let your pride get in the way. This is 6 of coins. As you notice, he has his hand out with coins in his hand. This is gifting. This is charity. This is an abundant card. Again, another abundant card, and it can be in wealth. And not letting your pride get in the way. Is somebody owing you money? Do you need to give money back to somebody else? And there's a little hiccup in that relationship with the sharing of the coin or gifting of the coin. You might also be working with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And you do have the full moon in Virgo here. So there's a second sign of Virgo. Although this is the card for Taurus, Six of Coins. This can be, coins can be in your abundance, can be in anything that you value. Sharing, gifting, receiving even. If that's what your pride is holding you from. Wow. Let's see if there's any other messages here before we go into final messages from Spirit. So your moon energy is an affirmation, new beginnings, and also calling you to move forward. There is some energy here. These can be, in the moon cards with the moon energies, can be 3 separate energies, because this is a general read, and it could be for 3 different groups of people, but it also is a full message in and of itself. And this new beginning, and don't let your pride hold you back, with this Death card, is the anchor, is the center part of this. This is happening. New beginning, learning to say no, the opportunity, tapping into your queenly energy, moving forward in your abundance, and using the cycles of the moon to help you achieve that. Also, separate message here with the full moon in Leo and the coins, but don't let your pride get in the way. Gifting money, receiving money, loaning money, asking for loans, asking for help, whatever that might be, especially if this opportunity is for something new where you need financing. I'm seeing like there's a family member that you can ask money for that might be owed to you in some way, shape, or form. Again, that's not going to be for everybody, but Judgment. Yes, what a beautiful card. Judgment, Aries. So Judgment is seeing yourself as part of a larger whole, right? It's also as you ascend up. Notice all of the creatures, beings, energy are below. And as they attain knowledge, they ascend up. This is you. Okay. With the cycles of the moon and the Judgment, I feel like you become more and more aware when you focus attention on using the new and full moons to your advantage. This also is that you're not going to be one person alone fighting whatever it is that you're looking to achieve. And that is where the gifting comes in. One, you're gifting, if you're in a space to be able to gift, this is the universe saying you are part of the whole. Remember that, not to be, there are no miser cards. We don't have 4 of coins here, anything. This is a true charity card, and this is about new opportunity and new beginnings. Gifting of yourself in some way, shape, or form does not need to be in money. It can be in time, energy, support, however that relates to you. But also, if you need to receive, the art of receiving is harder than us giving. And the Judgment card is here to remind you that you are part of the whole. There are others who need to support you just as much as you are here to support others. You block their blessings when you don't receive. So that is why it is an art, really. It's an act of grace to receive. I feel like this is about, like, Judgment can be many things. It can represent music. It can represent ascension. It can represent rebirth. We do have death here. For me, I'm feeling in this reading for you, Aries, that you are part of a larger picture, and you're moving forward, gaining the strength with being told you're good enough, the opportunities being provided, and learning to say no. That you're You're being asked to move forward into your new path, especially at this time. Let's see if there's any other messages. Thank you. Yeah, 8 of Swords, feeling trapped, having faith. You may have felt trapped. You may have put yourself in this bubble of mental confusion, not being able to see the forest for the trees, right? And this is the moon energy coming in to tell you that you are good enough. Try and work yourself out of this. Ask for help. This gifting could be in receiving advice from mentors, teachers, spiritual, religious figures, also doctors, counselors, wherever you might need it. My goodness, Aries. We have 3 major arcana cards for you. We have a court card and only 2 of the minor arcana. An entire reading is extraordinary. So this is big energy for you. This is a big time for you, Aries. And I feel like you're really going to take the ram by the horn, so to speak, and move forward. All right, I'm going to finish with angels and ancestors. See what they want to say to you, our beloved Aries. Wow. Don't forget while I'm doing this to hit the like button, subscribe. I'll be doing the subscriber poll tomorrow on the on the 31st, as promised. And I'm going to start doing new contests, so you're going to want to be advised of that. So make sure you hit the notification bell too. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Sage, be devoted and committed. There's the faith. Again, with this orange, there's great deal of lower chakra energy here with the wands. The opportunities yellow, faith is red and orange. And again, judgment. So I would work on your root, your solar, and your sacral chakras. Be devoted and committed with this faith. What do you need to be devoted and committed with faith? To yourself. Thank you. Thank you. I was just said you. Yeah. Be devoted and committed to your growth, to your advancement. By doing so, you help others. There is no shame. If you do not help yourself, you cannot help others. If you do not love yourself, you cannot receive love. If you are not whole financially, you are unable to share with others, right? So it is never about, unless you're absolutely specifically called to a life of faith, it is never about not having what it is that you need and learning to say no for those who take advantage of that. All right, let's see. What do we have? Any other messages for our Aries? New moon in Aries 2022. Thank you, angels, ancestors. Ooh, there we go. Air guardian, shift your perception. Shift your perception. I feel like this might be where you have felt trapped in some way, felt less than, not asking for the help that you need. And here's another card of letting go of that. You are good enough. Let go of any pride that holds you back from asking and or receiving your coins. And know that you're part of the whole. Let the universe bring what it wants to bring to you. Have faith that the right people will be with you at the right time. And you will make the right decisions as you need to going forward. Is there any other card here, angels? I feel like there's one more. Okay. Oh, I thought that was going to try. This will be final messages for my lovely Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, angels and ancestors. Thank you. Druid, hold the space. Yeah, another card of contemplation, meditation, allowing, another card of allowing, holding the space, faith, sage. There's a lot of spiritual undertone here with the druid, the sage, and the faith card. Believe in yourself, Aries. Really, really believe in yourself. Okay. For those who waited for any numerology, we have the 3131 or 1313, as I explained before. We also have 4 and 4, because those are add up to 4. So 444. And you're also, to give you something else, you're also in the middle of this, new journey in this moon time, because we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My apologies. So it's right in the middle of the reading. And maybe the faith is to help you move into that, using the cycles of the moon to get to the full moon, where the completion of this cycle will manifest for you. It's very personal. Like it's you're not affected by others around you, except for where you need support, or the coins and gifts come in. All of this is being driven by you internally. A very spiritual, self-affirming, cleansing. What am I doing with this new year? How am I proceeding? Who do I want to be? What do I want to achieve? Kind of energy. And there is newness all around, and the universe with judgment is here to support you. So on that, I send you love and healing blessings. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye for now.